I wanted to give you a quick example of your project data on a knowledge flow. Now, I won't post this because this is kind of the answer to your project, but we begin with an R floater where we bring in our data set. I've actually reduced the data somewhat because you may have noticed that you need to throw a lot of RAM at WEKA if you start bringing in really big data sets. So it doesn't have the 400 something attributes, but rather, or 200 something attributes, but rather it's down to like 40. Um, and you can see that I put a attribute summarizer so that I can see what the attributes look like. As you can tell, I still have quite a bit. Um, I could do here a feature selector, and I didn't do that, but you guys know how to do that. I've shown you that in other videos. Um, I have to then give it a class assigner where I tell it I'm trying to predict target B, and in fact I've removed target D from this one particular one because I want to do a prediction for target B. Then I have to tell it that 1 is the event of interest, and I do that with a class value picker. You can find all these things, the class assigner and class value picker under evaluation. Then I do where I split my data set into train and test, and I believe this is under instance. No, hang on. This is under evaluation also. There's a train test split maker. I drop that there. And I'm going to do 66-44. You could do 70-30, 80-20, whatever you decide to do. You put that percentage there. I then send my training data set to be boosted. And many of you had a question on how you do this. It's not as simple as in Excel, but basically we're going to go under instance under supervise and do a spread subsample and drop that on there. And with the spread subsample, we have to give it the odds. So a 4 to 1 means there's for every target B equals 0, there's one target B equals 1. So differently than the percentages, you have to figure out the distribution spread. So you could do 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1. The larger the number, the less target B's you're going to have. And then I'd suggest you put a summarizer so you can see kind of what happened to your target B when you look at the attributes. I'm only running one model, but you would have to do this for every type of model that you wanted to run. So for my trained test split maker, I send my test data set directly into the naive Bayes, and then I have to come over here and send my trained data set that's been boosted out of here, because now it's got a different distribution. And then I can send my naive Bayes out to a performance evaluator so that I can get a classification matrix, do my cost benefit analysis, and my lift chart. I only have one curve because I only did one model.